It's no secret that traders around the world have lost a significant degree of confidence in Britain. The pound has suffered a hammering as a result of Liz Truss's poorly executed mini-budget, which was great in content but disastrous in delivery. The cost of government borrowing has risen, and Chancellor Jeremy Hunt is busy at work repairing the country's finances and our international reputation. But we face more challenges in the months ahead, with war raging in Ukraine and unknown economic headwinds that still threaten us in the short to medium term. Which is why, notwithstanding the internal strife within the Tory party, a general election is the worst possible thing for this country right now. And it shows how deeply opportunistic Sir Keir Starmer is in calling for one. It's clearly not in the national interest. The global bond markets would not take kindly to Britain being thrown into more uncertainty with a protracted general election later this year and the potential hung parliament it would produce. In a hung parliament, you'd likely get a coalition of chaos or deals in corridors, with Labour as the largest party, propped up by votes from the SNP, which means Indy Ref 2 and the breakup of our union, propped up by votes from the Lib Dems, which means proportional representation and therefore hung parliaments forever, and propped up by votes from the hard left in his own party, those Corbynite MPs like Richard Bergen, Diane Abbott and John McDonnell, who will seize this rare opportunity to flex their muscles and sink Britain further into the red. And just how united is the Labour Party in reality? Starmer out was trending on Twitter just 5 days ago. The bottom line is that Britain needs an early election like we need a hole in the head. We need the current administration to settle the nerves of the markets and navigate this country through its current choppy waters. I've got no problem with them running to the full 5 years with a poll as late as January 2025. Why not? That's long enough for this country to get back on a sound economic footing and on the road to recovery. At which point, perhaps, Labour get their chance, as opposed to a rushed election now leading to a potential hung parliament in which the international bond markets would leave us hung out to dry. The time will come for the public to speak, and the Tories may go in the long run, but not in the middle of deep uncertainty and a massive economic crisis. If our next Prime Minister goes to the country now, we will go to the dogs. Keir Starmer is having trouble sustaining an election. Long may it continue.